welcome back. If you are old and you've subscribed to the channel, and if you're new, thank you so much for clicking the video. Hope you enjoy this video, and hopefully it makes you want to subscribe to the channel. This is, as you can tell by the title, going to be a question and answer video, or question and answer part 2, seeing that I already did a question and answer. Yeah, so I just took a few questions, and those are the questions that I'm going to be answering for you today. I kind of did not, I just write out the questions, so they ain't really in order or nothing like that. But the first question I want to answer is, how did you react when you found out you were pregnant? Y'all freak out. I mean, I didn't really freak out, I lied. I cried. I wasn't, to be honest, happy at all. I was like, what are you doing, baby? So it was like shocking. It was like, honestly, it was, I can't even describe the emotion I was feeling at the time. I was scared. I was scared. I was scared. I was mad. I was everything. Like, I just was like, honestly, don't want a baby. Wasn't ready for a baby. Didn't plan no baby. Like, I 22. Baby. So, yeah, I was just like, that's how it was, basically. And everybody who know me know I'm emotional. So, yeah, I cried. I cried. Second question, what was your pregnancy / having your baby experience? Honestly, I didn't have anything bad to say. Like, everybody was like, wow, you wasn't sick? Nothing. No, it was a good experience for me personally. Now, having her, I had a C-section, so I didn't really experience like all that pushing and stuff. But the C-section, that was hard too, because like, y'all, it's rough. It's rough. Honestly, when you like it's not to me as scary as you would think, because when you get there, all you thinking is, when this can be over, do what y'all have to do. So that's how it kind of was for me now. Like the whole C-section thing, it sounds like a better option, but when it's time to walk, like that morning after, like say you have to use the bathroom, what the, like, this nurse did bring Myra to me like the morning after, and it's like, you want to hold her? And she was 8 pounds, so she was heavy, and they had me sitting up in a chair, because they want you to sit up so you could, like, you know, try to like maneuver on your own. Anyway, I guess they're calling up for 20 minutes. Every time a nurse passed, I was like, nobody could hear me. Like, she was resting right on the cot. So it was like, I have this heavy baby. I sit in a chair. So being like, I could stand up like I normally could. So I was there like, oh my God. I never thought I would feel like that. Like, my first time holding my baby. So honestly, the C-section sound like an easy option, but the pain and like having to walk again and sit up and all of that stuff, I don't know. And then you have a cut. I personally felt like when it was like cooler, it is hurt, but that's just me. So I feel like the C-section just leave like if you push, it's like a difference, like, oh, one and done, you finish for that day. But then the C-section is like, you have to gradually get back to the swing of things and like walk. As far as walking, sitting up, getting out the bed, whatever, as far as that concerned. And then put that on top of having to wake up 3, 12, 11, whenever that baby cry in the middle of the night, to get up, make a bottle, get back in the bed, lift that baby, feed that baby, burp that baby. C-section, I think overall, that's the harder experience to me. That's just me though. Next question is, do you feel a baby will slow you down? No. Why people feel that way, I don't know, but no, I do not. I mean, 23, I still have a lot that I want to accomplish. Still have to finish school. Like, I did school until like 6 months. Then afterwards, I was just like, oh my god, too tired. Essays, this, that, the next. I just couldn't do it anymore. Didn't want to. So I took a break from then. But no, I plan on going back to school definitely as soon as I can. Finishing, doing everything else that I wanted to do. No, I don't feel like a baby would slow you down. I would say though, to wait. If you don't think you are financially stable and you don't want to have to depend on anybody to like, you know, take care of your baby basically because you aren't able to, or like you don't have help or anything like that, I would say wait. 22 is still a bit young to like have a baby. Honestly, I'm not married, so I would say wait until you find someone that you feel like you could spend the rest of your life with and have a two-parent household, and like you both are financially able and you could take care of your baby. Thankfully, I was working all through the pregnancy and before, so I was able and I'm able to support her. But in another instance, if I wasn't, I feel I maybe would have been a bit more panicked because, and I still don't know what happened today or tomorrow, but just saying, like, if you aren't in a stable situation, then I would suggest you protect yourself. Or honestly, I don't feel like if you were in a relationship with someone at a young age and you feel like, oh, I want to get school together, I have so much I want to do, like, you could abstain from that. I think that could wait. Like, that's just my personal opinion, and that sounds a little contradictory because I have a baby, but like, you go through things in life and you learn. So I would say honestly and truly enjoy your youth. It's nothing to rush into. I love my baby, wouldn't change anything, wouldn't do anything differently, but just saying, like, if you could wait until you're done with school, stable job or career, stable marriage, I would say, then yeah, you could wait and do things that way. um what's my type of guy? It's so strange because when I think back to like the people I only had two relationships my whole life. So when I think back to the people I like talk to, I don't have a type. Like, I don't have a type. You have to be respectful and you have to honestly smell nice. Your shoes. The first thing I kind of look at, like, let's say I out, you come to me and you be like, oh hey, looking at your shoes. And if that smell don't like take me back, uh, so I don't have a type though. I don't have a type because I feel like types is where we like get ourselves in trouble. Like, you would say, okay, you want this type guy, but you only been through this kind of thing with. I don't think I have a type simply because, from my experience with like being young and saying, oh, I don't like him because he isn't tall enough for me, or he a little too chubby, or what's your mind like, boo? What's your heart like, boo? So I don't really think I have a type anymore. I think I way grown out of that. So I feel like once you're respectable, you nice, you know how to treat people in general, not just me. Anything he can to get you, but to keep you will be a whole different story. So I don't necessarily have a type. I just go by vibes and like, yeah, I just go by vibes, honestly. Now, you have to bring more to the table and vibes, of course, but to see, you too fat, you too black, you too bright skin for me. No, I don't have that type of, I don't look for that. None of those things in a guy. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Graduated from college. I see myself, well, I want to be a youth activist. I have to work on me before I could even ever think about before I can even ever think about putting myself out there as saying, okay, I want to motivate, I want to inspire, but I still into this kind of things, or that type of thing, or I still even feel a certain type of way about myself, or still carry myself a certain type of way. So yeah, I see myself being an awesome mother, see myself being happy, see myself being financially stable, Worst relationship you ever been in? I think everybody who know me knows the worst relationship I ever been in. It was my first long-term relationship. Emotionally, even physically, took a toll on me because I used to stop eating and lose weight and blah 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 blah. We ain't getting into all that, but my last, I would never purposely talk to a guy knowing, okay, well, he have a girlfriend or whatever. Sorry, I had to fix the camera. So yeah, I think I was a side chick, but not like. Question: As you ever went through your significant other phone? If so, what happened? Whew, I went through my significant other phone twice. This is the same relationship I was talking about, worst relationship I ever been in. So y'all know what happened. I don't know. The first time I went through it, okay, that's the first time. Why would I go through the thing again? Like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? Yeah, it was a mess. Obviously, cheating, blah 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 blah, which I already knew, but whatever. Have you ever dated someone you met on social media? I don't get in relationships, so what do you mean by date? I met someone, yeah, off Twitter. Babe, he was like the male version of me. He was so cool. He was the coolest person I literally ever meet, like ever. He was cool. He was cool. He was cool. He was cool. He was that cool, bro. Like, off from his tweet, I was like, this nigga annoying. Like, I was like, hey, you annoying. But meeting him was like a different story. Anyway, do you think you met your soulmate? If so, leave them a message. I don't know. I want to say this one person, like in my entire life, I felt like he tried to get to know me from jump. And I feel like he's the only person who ever, like on this planet, who understands me up to this day. But we never dated. We kind of meet when both of us was in a relationship, but we always just knew, like, I like you and you like me. And so that's how it been. And every time we like get together, it's just be like, I don't know if he hypnotized me or what, but it's just be like, no matter how long we don't talk, whenever we do, it's just, so I don't know, that's the closest I come to a soulmate. He's like the sweetest person. You could be yourself, I could be myself around him, like, being judgmental. I don't know, I just feel like that's the only person who I ever like date or well talk to who like actually try to understand me. So yeah. Leave a message. I would say sorry. I would apologize, I guess, because like we tried on numerous occasions and I just never gave us that chance. So yeah. Um, Funniest fight you have ever been in, bro. I think the funniest fight I've ever been in would have to be Tabernacle. We could wear weave. We could wear weave in Tabernacle. And this girl had on a wig, and I was like, this shimmy, and I yak it off her head, and we just started fighting. I like yak it off her head for no reason at all. I just had issues as a child, like growing up. I don't know what was my problem. Like I literally say, this shimmy on your head, and I just get her cap off her head, and we fought. So I think that's the funniest fight I ever been in, just because it was so senseless. Worst memory? My worst memory would have to be where my worst memory would have to be in grade 12. So me and one of my classmates was arguing, right? And I was like, that's why your boyfriend cheated on you. She's like, oh, you sure you want to talk about cheating? I have screenshots. And I already know what she was talking about because my ex was, I guess, obsessed with her before I came to the school. So I already know what she was talking about. And I was like, why I had to say that? Like, I was so embarrassed. Like, I was so embarrassed. And so that evening when we got home, she sent it to someone who she was friends with and they sent it to me. And I was just, why? You could have been talking to anybody else you was talking about. So I think that was my worst memory. Because it hurt me though. For real, it hurt. Because it was just like, I feel like that was my first time. Like I feel like I was in love before like my first relationship. But we wasn't really, so I think like because it was like different, like more feelings and more, that's why it hurt me so much and it embarrassed the heck out of me. So I think that was my worst memory. So yeah, that was the little short question and answer because like I said, I only took a few questions to answer because I didn't want the video to be too long. So yeah, if you have any other questions, I guess you could always DM me on Instagram or you could find me on Twitter. My Instagram is 1_ the real Mo. My Twitter, two underscores the real Mo. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next one.